Good evening and welcome to Non-Stop News. I am Pallab Ghosh with you. You can call this a part 2 of my previous video or a rejoinder. Well, as I said, political violence or poll violence and West Bengal has a great relationship, has a long relationship. Whenever there is an election, irrespective of any elections, we hear bombs hurling. We find people killed. We see goons booth capturing since wee hours, even before election starts. Today's election was no different. Over 16 people have lost their lives and the total scoreboard stands around 40 because, as we discussed earlier also, since the elections were announced exactly a month ago, 7th or 8th July it was, when Rajiv Sinha was appointed as the Chief Election Commissioner. Pre-poll violence, rampant pre-poll violence had taken place. So much so that the Raj Bhavan or West Bengal Governor C.V. Anand Bose had to intervene. C.V. Anand Bose had called Rajiv Sinha, rather summoned Rajiv Sinha twice. But on both the occasions, Sinha couldn't find time to meet the governor because he was busy somewhere in some poll duty, according to him. Rajiv Sinha was blacklisted since the very beginning by the Raj Bhavan. The situation went so grave that C.V. Anand Bose even once decided to return the appointment report or the letter, refusing the appointment of appointment of Rajiv Sinha. Why Rajiv Sinha is at the hem of controversy? Firstly, for those who are not aware, let me just give you a background of Rajiv Sinha. Certainly Rajiv Sinha is an IAS officer, but his loyalty towards Trinamool Supremo is well known. He had served Trinamool Supremo as Chief Secretary during the pandemic. Even after that, when at the West Bengal Day at Pragati Maidan, Rajiv Sinha was heard praising West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee for her so-called development, Unnayan. So those of us who had seen Rajiv Sinha very closely know his loyalty towards Trinamool and Party Supremo, and certainly now nephew Abhishek Banerjee. Now, why I say that if we don't discuss the role of Rajiv Sinha, then today's entire election mayhem will remain incomplete. Why I say that Rajiv Sinha should be summoned, or why I say that Rajiv Sinha should face a probe. Of course, right now, every like-minded people in Bengal, forget about political parties, are asking for his probe. As I said, when I am talking to you, Shubhendu Adhikari is at the State Election Commission office in Kolkata. And of course, he will be having a oral scuffle with Rajiv Sinha. Earlier in the morning, Shubhendu Adhikari had asked Rajiv Sinha, "Ar koto rokto chai?" Means, how much more blood do you want in this election? Well, coming back to the topic, why I say Rajiv Sinha is squarely responsible for this. Of course, before coming to this, Rajiv Sinha has given a statement and he has blamed state government for this. He has said that arranging security, arranging police was state government's job, not mine. So if violence had taken place, then it's state government's duty to reply, not commissions. Isn't it funny? Because when Calcutta High Court was constantly warning Rajiv Sinha and asking, what's your problem? When we are saying that you ask for whatever requirement of central forces, then why are you so much shy? Why are you hesitant to ask for the forces? Well, now, as I said, that Rajiv Sinha is squarely to be blamed for this, because Rajiv Sinha was appointed, as I said, sometimes during 7th or 8th July, a month ago exactly. Immediately, the day Rajiv Sinha was appointed, he announced the dates in a half without consulting the administrative officers as per the cult protocol. He didn't discuss anything with the SDMs, DMs, police commissionerates, senior police officials, even his subordinate election staffs. But he announced the dates. That was 8th July. Precisely a day after, he even announced the nominations. Now this announcement of nominations in a half naturally created immense security problems, and the rival political parties, of course here predominantly two, BJP and Trinamool, had clashed among themselves. Trinamool goons had killed the first victim of this election, was a Congress member, and he was brutally stabbed. I am forgetting his name, so I am not going into the name. This is how the Panchayat polls, or preparation for Panchayat polls, actually began.